everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Trails in the Sky, the third, part 34. In the last video, we almost completed the fourth plane. We unlocked either the final area or the final boss of the area. Don't exactly know which. Don't know if there's going to be a dungeon preceding that boss fight or if it's just going to be just the boss fight. But we unlocked Agate, which allowed us to go back and do Tita and Agate's, or the second half of Tita's moon door, which required Agate. And we're gonna see what happened when he tried to go eat dinner with Tita's crazy family. And the best thing about it is that we're back in the city with the best music, Zeiss. It's so good. I should have never given it a pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come out all this way to eat is just a pain in the ass. And then also we learned everyone in the our party is a pedophile. That was really awkward in the last video. Wasn't really a fan of that, to be honest. Well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? It's because you're gonna be assassinated? Okay, then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Well, that's everything switched that needs to be. The machine gun's a new model, so they could probably do some tweaking. And that's all of its arm and strength, and the mobility is up 60% because of the arc we did through the night, you know. Okay, let's, okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as it is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Oh, so he's Dan. Okay. I couldn't remember if Tita's dad was named Dan or not. Works for me. Ordinarily, we'd settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage, then call it a day. But thanks to all Tita's help, it ended up relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it even. Oh no. Oh no. And we should too. After all, it just so happens we have a perfect guinea pig for it coming up. Mom, Dad, morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great. But, all I can picture in my mind is the sight of that red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the Orbal Gear. I can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mom, I keep trying to tell you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully, but I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what Agate's doing trying to worm his way into the first place. Once again, Agate doesn't want to be here. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sort of rude and blunt, but he does grumble every time he has to do something. He has a bad habit of scaring people off easily. But he's actually a good, kind person, I swear. Really now. I'm starting to get a little worried about him too. Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustments to you, Dan. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You're going then? That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. That sinner must be punished with death. I mean, you know, if he was actually trying to get in there, I could understand, but, you know. I mean, I guess I can, to a degree, I kind of get where she's coming from, you know? Like, if you were to look at it in a vacuum, not knowing anything about Agate, and that, like, their relationship's more of, like, a brother-sister thing, I mean, it is a little sus. I mean, definitely. Are you alright? I'll live. What's Erica in such a hurry for? She's just gonna go murder someone in broad daylight, no big deal. Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. Dude, the Zeiss music is so good. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Oh no, where is she? Oh, there's Agate. Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. Oh no. You've fallen for the trap, Agate. Oh no, he has actually fallen for the trap. What? Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. I mean, Kalika's not just gonna, like, let Agate get attacked in the guild. Oh, my, what have we here? If it isn't Agate Krosner. I pity you, I really do. Come again? I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We've prepared a most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? Are you here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a completely legitimate request I've made to the guild. Don't know if the guild should be accepting these types of requests. Well, more specifically, to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're going to have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiful flea. I figured you were quite thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the Orbal Gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations, which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you committed shall be... Just what are you rambling about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracelet Guild exists to help people who really need it? We don't exist just to do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. I mean, I feel like we've definitely done any old thing people ask us to do. So I really haven't got time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this, or are you just scared? Oh no, she's gonna call him chicken. Say that again? Nobody calls me chicken. I can't find her anywhere in town at all, and she hasn't gone home. Just where could she have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with my test, I might be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment. A little. That sounded like Mom. Where could she be in the guild? If you want my help that much... Tita? Agate? What are you doing with... And one more thing, I want to make it very clear right off the bat. You do not get within 1 sleg radius of my sugar-powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Wait a sec. Whoosh. Zoom? The hell? What just happened there? She just up and ran off with Tita. I hope I didn't just witness her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You needn't worry about that. That's her batshit insane mother. Sup, Kalika? Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You gotta be kidding me! Her parents came back from abroad about 2 weeks ago, Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly, but they really are Tita's parents, I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her, like, by blood? And with that mystery solved, would you mind if we, got right to work discussing work matters? Oh, yeah, lay it on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you got any quick jobs you need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first, there's one from the Central Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called the Orbal Gear. This seems vaguely familiar. Orbal Gear? Metal Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned you earlier. Why would you do that, Kalika? What? Is she a sadist? Does she just want to watch Agate squirm as well? I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request? I don't know much more about this Orbal Gear than you do, I'm afraid. She really described it as a weapon that combines the finest in Label's Orbal technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location you'll need to go is Zeiss Central Factory. A new weapon? Wait a sec, you said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita isn't involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you, she didn't say. She heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agate? Well, no, but I've never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like. But her mom's nothing like she made her out to sound. She seems kinda messed up in the head. That kook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon? Put that request on hold for now, Kaliko. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Oh, okay. We are Agate. We are in Zeiss City. Oop, looks like the Orbal engine's not in very good shape. No surprise how hard I've been working this baby lately though. Let's get the hood off and take a look. Can I get some grub? The newbie working here is Randall's granddaughter, apparently. Her cooking's not half bad, and she's got a knack for dealing with customers, but thanks to her being around, the owner's gonna have even better excuse to slack off. Hey, you need something? If you want to order something, go and speak with the new girl. I left her in charge of the counter. I don't. Wait, what? You're saying other stuff. You're not supposed to have more than one line of dialogue, dude. She might not look or act like it, but she's not stupid. She knows what she's doing. I'm trying to talk to old dude. Sounds like old Russell's stirring up trouble again. That's not scary enough. This time he's got Erica with him. I never heard two bigger ingredients for a disaster than that. I don't know why I'm giving everyone a frickin' southern accent all of a sudden. Welcome, welcome. We're currently running a lunchtime special offer. Come in and try out our delicious grub. Fortunately, Agate ain't got no money, so... I mean, can we actually just go ahead and, like, run around and talk to, like, every NPC? That is, that's something else, man. The attention to detail in the Trails games is just simply incredible. While part of me does want to run around and talk to every single NPC, we're gonna, you know, play it straight and go to the Central Factory. Factory's shipping the landing port for the first time. It's been all over the place getting wait, what? It's been going all over the place helping to get the country back in order, so it hasn't been here much lately. Got any sweet ornaments for us? If you happen to hear any strange shouts or loud explosions while you're here, just ignore them, okay? It's for the best. Just trust me. Well, you're looking for Professor Russell. She passed here not too long ago, actually. I saw her boarding the elevator with Tita, but I'm afraid I have no idea where she could have gone after that. Can we go talk to, like, the what's his name? The dude who runs this place? Because I assume we need to go, like, on the elevator and take the way down. Yo, Mr. Shoes! I haven't seen her today, sorry. If I haven't, though, it makes you wonder whether she's finished that project she was plowing through. She's talking all the equipment to herself to work on lately. I wonder how Freddy's doing right now. I haven't heard from him since he went back to Roland. Oh, yeah. He was the one who was, running the orbment thing for a little while. Or he was working on the bottom floor in Trails 2. He was a hell of a kid for one so young. He's gonna shake things up as a real skilled artisan one day, if you ask me. Whew, it's good to finally be done with all the repair work on the aerocell. Feels like forever since I was last back here. Although thinking about it, there's still the adjustments to be made to the engine, so our work may not be quite done just yet. I guess we could go below the floor, probably. I don't know, I just kind of want to talk to the dude who runs this place. Oh, the kitty cat! Erica's back, I hear. She's quite similar to her father, and poor Murdoch's got the gray hairs to prove it. He's rushed in here demanding something for his stomach pains more times than I can count at this point. Meow? Yo, if we take Anton with us, that could be our shield, because she would never hurt a cute kitten, right? I think all the greenhouse experiments are basically done now, which means it's time to start working on my next project, making an arcade. Why are you people all so weird? Tita's mom's eyes creeped me out when I saw those, but this guy doesn't even seem to be in his right mind either. We've got to stop him too. You probably should. Can we arrest you in the name of the guild? Alright, we'll go up one more floor. Just to... I've kind of committed at this point. I know I just said we're not going to talk to every NPC, and now I'm here trying to talk to every NPC. Yourself working on a new ambition. It really is amazing what those vessels are capable of. They seem to have limitless energy when it comes to technology. Remember that whole Orbal shutdown phenomenon thing that happened? Nah, don't remember that at all. After that all was over, he switched the Capel back on and ended up malfunctioning on us. Erasing all the data on that thing, all of it. It's taken us 2 whole months to get it back in order too. Got any new information in here? The gasoline! Looks like those are still the same entries from the first game. All of humanity's knowledge can be summed up as a gasoline combustion engine. Wait, that's... I can go in Quality a tunnel? Okay. It's like... Is he just gonna let me go to like Rouen or something? Now that would be crazy. I mean, that would actually be like literally insane if you could just go pop over to Rouen. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I thought they were downstairs. Wait, I recognize you. Weren't you one of the braces on the Aerosol? Yeah. I remember you too. You and... Oh yeah, she was a Agate girl, and she's also been in a few other side quests. You and the other engineers did a great job and ended up falling out of the sky. Thanks again for what you did. Think nothing of it. We were just doing our jobs. I was a foreman in the underground orbit factory at one point, but now I'm going to be working over here for a while. Faye's in the middle of explaining the work she does here to me. Maybe we go to the rooftop? I don't really know where you want me to go, game. Is it here? We could... Yeah, this is probably it. Wait, no, that's just the stairs. What do you want from me, game? Oh, let's go to the rooftop. Maybe we fight him on the roof. Oh, we do fight him on the roof. Okay. Where are those two gone? I can't find them anywhere. What's up, dude? Hey there. You must be Agate. Who's this guy? Doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? Seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Really? Oh, was it Cassius who told you? Oh, no. I just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? Makes it right around when Cassius joined. Can't imagine him being as much as a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you got Tita helping out with you. That true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. Tita's become so much more capable over these past couple years. I don't even feel like there's all that much I can teach to her anymore. I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and that you can't afford to be back home that often. And I know the little squirt there loves Orbal Tech, so part of me gets why you'd want her to help with whatever new stuff you've got in the works. But that doesn't make it okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. What's so funny? Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? Don't go trying to change the subject on me. What you've got her doing? I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer from you directly. Now, it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable, or maybe it's just a coincidence, or is there some other reason? Just what are you even trying to achieve by being with her so much? What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. I guess if I had to give an answer. There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do jack all, and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She's ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. I see. Okay, he doesn't seem as many screws loose as his wife. I can probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? There is. Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You're familiar with Rene from Ouroboros, right? Yeah? That crazy strong little girl with the huge robot? Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. Nah, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's gonna do unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up too. That makes explaining this a little simpler. The Orbal Gear project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that could compete with the society's advanced military technology. Eventually we hope to end up with something that can even go head to head with Potter Mater. As soon as she heard about what we were planning to do, Tita's told us that she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Erica and I were strongly opposed to the idea, but it was Tita who insisted that she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Rene. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted that this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Rene down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbal Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, or even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection. And yet that's probably the best she can do for Rene right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? She's working on the project formally as an engineer, no different to Erica or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair for us to treat her like a child. You mind if I ask something? Where's that Orbal Gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can't walk the hell away. She might be doing something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Agate. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What did Gramps say? You'll need this, incidentally. Identification card, because this will let us go to the bottom floor, I bet. It will let you go to B4F. B4. Yeah, that's totally what number that is. B5F. Basement 4. 5. Why do I keep saying 4? What's wrong with me? Tita and Erica should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you do anything though. Erica's been dead set on testing you. I couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just gonna go help Tita with the tests. What anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me. I'll be there. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? Alright, let's get our ass kicked by a robot. Oh boy. I guess this is the place. Wait, is that? That's all the checks and the legs complete. I guess I'll check the setting one more time too. I got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. I mean, that thing's not that scary, to be honest. I thought it was going to be an Orbal cannon. I can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Agate? What are you doing here? Is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have gotten you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them the church are really like, and they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I ain't here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, as a proper engineer. So I figured I'd come and join you as a way of showing you my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it all works out. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the Orbal Gear then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristic is that the pilot can climb inside and operate directly from within. It hasn't been decided for sure if the final model will necessarily be like this though. Oh, it better. I mean, at least when it gets big enough to fight Potter Mater and Tita and Rene have a giant mech battle. Oh boy. And then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Can you tell us what its fatal flaw is so we can beat it? We've designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robots require two units that control their posture and center of gravity, which works in tandem with one another to walk. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole organism. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... Huh? Oh. What? Where did she come from? What the hell? How long have you been in there? So you decided to assist the test, have you, Agate Krosner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accepted your sins and come to repent? I have no friggin' clue what you're talking about. You were trying to get close to Tita thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent. I finally have first-hand evidence. For crying out loud, would you go with the odds? Give me the creeps. He might be completely useless when it comes to technology, but he's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit there were concerns. Dude, everybody was just freaking hiding out here? How'd they even get there? But I can appreciate that he tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dane. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Don't you dare ignore me, Agate Krosner. Okay. Well, regardless that everyone's gathered now, I suppose it's time for us to begin. What are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin. What is wrong with this family? Well, Tita, do you think you'll finally be able to operate it all right? Yeah, I'll be fine. I've had plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. Beginning monitoring. No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, Agate, we're going to begin testing the Orbal Gear version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. I've come this far. I'm not going to turn tail now. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. The final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the Orbal Gear. You cause Tita to have so much as the tiniest scratch on her? I'll be sending you to the goddess personally. I mean, that seems a little weird to make them fight each other, but you know, whatever. I kind of figured it was going to be Erica piloting it, but honestly she may not even fit. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay, for starters... Dan went around Agate and began attaching small quartz to various points on his body. What are you doing? Those are so we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. The prototype's ability should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So this should be the perfect way to test what it can really do. Well, that's your reasoning. You sure this isn't some form of harassment? Of course not. Right. Erica, if you would. Gladly. What? What am I even watching here? That's Erica's success dance. She always does it for every big test or experiment. Alrighty, I'm ready. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. Setup complete. I can't believe you still do that after all this time. Well, it's not like it has any actual practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in odds of success whether she does it or not. Here, let me take care of that. Fire. As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. I'm feeling exhausted already. We haven't even started yet. Join the club, Agate. What's with the thing in the middle? First test is a simple race. You're going to be doing 3 laps of the course, and the first to the finish line wins. Oh, we're not fighting? There are obstacles in the way too, so I'm a little worried about this. Are you ready, Agate? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. Now, do I actually have to control Agate or anything? I'm here for work, not to play. So you are. Well, take your positions. Ready, go. Okay, so no, he's running by himself. Okay. Oh my god, he fast. Okay, she fast too. Whew. What just happened? It flew. Sorry, Agate. But Mom told me I had to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. Should have known. Trying to tire us out. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race. Well, we should have just, like, gone straight through the barricades. Just cheated. We might have to collect data from it, too. I'd say you've only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? Oh, I'm sorry. Can't run faster than the fucking jet. What do we got here? What are we doing now? This is a test for the Orbal Gear's precision. What I want you to do is place the 4 colored drum cans on their corresponding tiles on the floor. That'll be harder than it looks. Don't assume this is going to be a snap. Okay. If I lose this, I'm never going to hit the end of it for how clumsy excuse of a human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. Agate, you gotta put some hustle on it. Begin. Oh my god, he's done it. Piece of cake. Wow, I got some excellent data out of that. Let me guess, they're gonna sabotage it so that we lose. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. The adjustments Dad made were all the difference, really. His tuning on the actuators was perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now, too. What was the even point of me being here if he's gonna completely ignore me? Well, that test was just about collecting data. It didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Now the real fun begins. The last test we're going to be performing is a mock battle. Yeah, boy. Take your positions, both of you. Okay, got it. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the Orbal Gear. That's not so much as a hair out of place on Tita. What are you gonna do? If we beat the Orbal Gear, you got nothing, lady. You got nothing. I know. You don't need to keep stating the obvious. You ready? Yeah. Bring it on. Ooh, got some music. So what do you got? You got 1,000 HP or 10,000? That's not that much. That's I mean, I wanna. Oh boy, do I wanna, but we can't afford it. I mean, 70% HP is that's a bit too much. We could boost our strength, because these fights are more like puzzles than regular fights. He's actually got a lot of HP. I think we could afford a Forte here. I mean, it's not very much damage. So we basically gave her a free 3k. And we do about 14. Now we do have potential for, like, if we could heal Wild Rage, get a 200 CP, and then ult. Like, yeah, we probably want to go ahead and heal now. Because, like, if we get her close, what we could do is if we have enough HP, Wild Rage. Is that gonna blind me? It did. That's bad. I think you do it at the... Whoa, wait. I think it just got rid of the thing before it actually went through. What crafts do you have again? You have Spiral Edge, but unfortunately you can't reach. I don't want him to get free attacks off. I mean, I want to keep the damage up, basically. So hopefully she'll have to come back in. She's been a turn attacking us. 1600. So what we'll probably do is do a couple more regular hit, like hit once. Well... So, do we heal instantly? We do heal instantly, so we'll get a little frisky and go for another hit. This doesn't seem so bad. heal is a little annoying. 150 CP. Ults can't miss, right? Let's get jiggy with it. I mean, it's a little risky, not gonna lie. If it works, I mean, we win instantly. If it doesn't work, then you know, we won.
Here for a rematch.
That wraps that up. Arrgh. You cheated. You totally cheated. Cheated? How? You're full of shit. I am not. You use some kind of invisible special power you must have. I mean, kinda. They're called crafts, dummy. Like hell I did. Alright, alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. That was the last of the tests, right? Request fulfilled then, my work's here done. Fuck you, pay me? Silly me, I nearly forgot, Dan. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against the red-headed ruffian yesterday? Did I? Alright, I did. Cassie's told me a little about it. Well, I hope we get healed, because I kinda went all in there. What? I have a bad feeling about this. You're the best! Go get your weapon. Doesn't necessarily have to be now. No, you're doing it now. No time to waste. Alright. I'll leave things here to you, Erica. I mean, I'm all for beating up Tita's old man in front of her, but I would like to be healed first. Don't think it's going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but he's still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassie as the basics of fighting with the staff 10 years ago even. Wow. Seriously? I was going to shit talk him, but I mean, that's kind of impressive. Cassie has then been on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly, but that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely. Now I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a second, the tests are over, my work is done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Can Tita, like, help us out at least? Your work's not done until I say it is, bucko. Oh yeah, while we were waiting for Dan, I need to check if Tita hasn't got any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's going to happen. Nothing? What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Huh? Oh no. What's going on? Oh no. Damn it, no! Oh no, it's going haywire. Might wanna rescue her real quick. No matter what commands I try to give it, it won't respond. Shut it down, Tita. I can't. It won't do anything I tell it to do. Agate, you better get in there. What's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. That's not good. Tita, what's going on? Have you lost control of it? Agate, Run! Okay, there's a second phase. Thought that was a little easy. She's got the same amount of HP. I mean, we're gonna go for the same basic strat. Looks like she attacks a little faster, maybe? I mean, so far there's nothing really new. Got smoke missiles. Now, we do still have our Curia Bomb, so... We could try AT delay. It worked. Wait, no it didn't. It didn't say resisted, but it definitely didn't do anything. I think we just do the same strat that we did last time. Yo, we're gonna level up at this rate. You doing okay? I stopped the movement, come on out. I can't. The seatbelt's stuck. I mean, he's got a big seatbelt chopper right there in his hands. Thank goodness. That thing is... I think we got saved by the Daniel. Maybe. Maybe not. Huh? Oh, there he is. So that thing is, yeah, probably need to abandon the Orbal Gear project. Or do it with some more people in the room to keep it under control. So what happened to Agate? Did he just, like, let himself get hit, I guess? Tita and I are fine, but... Agate? 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 Oh, he's fine. He's been through worse. This is all my fault. All because of me, you... I'm sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault. All of it. I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Rene. I know I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved with this project. But... Gah. Give it a rest, will ya? My head's pounding enough without you crying. Agate? I'd say more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. I mean, he's the dude who got his ass kicked by Loe and a dragon at the same time. Agate's pretty tough as nails. Damn though, that thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I said I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. So stop your crying, alright? I feel like we've heard these exact lines of dialogue before. This is all because of me. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do this anymore, I quit. So... Don't you dare give up, Tita. What? You heard me? Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Rene, right? You want to understand her better? Then try and do it. Don't give up at the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt? I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not gonna deny that, but there was one thing I could never bring myself to do, and that was throw this away. Never. But that's fine. Because this is why I'm the bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a part of them that they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. Agate, I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I got things I need to do. I'll think about what I can do and I'm going to do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now. Agate? It's nothing. Oh, you've done it. What's up with the faces? It's all starting to make sense now. See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed, he's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. But there's promise in him. That there is. Preparations for it aren't quite finished. I think it's time we get on to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. Hell are you talking about? Looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tita seems to have come out of this unharmed, just like you promised. Yeah? I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in Zeiss to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Agate? Thank you so very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again. It's fine, it doesn't bother me. Still, sorry, but I think we're going to have to pass on Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants and soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, so it should be really fun, now that we can all enjoy a nice hot pot together. Right. I can hardly wait. So are they gonna like try and poison him? I mean, Agate's already been poisoned for Tita once, right? So it should be fine. Hope we don't have to go back to the caves to get the magic mushrooms. Or the moss? I think it was moss, actually. But I think we'll go ahead and cut things off here. I'm betting there's probably still enough that we can't quite knock this out in this video, and we're already at 45 minutes, so we'll go ahead and cut things off here. If we finish early, we'll just start Shiraz in the next video to keep the moon doors a-rolling. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.